Good afternoon, everybody. This is Jo here from Daisy, and we have a little impromptu live stream just to do a bit of an unboxing of the quarterly subscription box. I generally do the unboxings either on our Sunday stream or as a pre-recorded video. But as we've been doing the Journal with Daisy program, there hasn't really been time to do an unboxing at the same time. And I wanted this box recorded for everyone to see what's inside it, and also to answer any questions that anyone may have about the content as we go along. I'm hoping, although there was no notice, that some people might join in as we go along, but we will see. So I've also got some spreads that I've created with some of the contents of the box as well that I've been really careful to hide. If you are watching along live, give me a little shout. So the theme of this quarter's box is "And So the Adventure Begins." The concept for the quarter is future planning. So all of the items included in the box are designed to help you with that in some way or another. Oh, we do have some people here. Yay! Hello, everybody. So I'm going to go ahead and open it up. There will be spoilers. If you have subscribed and haven't received your box and you don't want spoilers, then be aware the spoilers are about to happen. It has been over a week since it was dispatched, so we should be good. And at the time of recording, we are in single digits of these boxes left up for grabs. So if you are a subscriber and you do want one, then you're going to need to be very quick. I should also give a quick disclaimer. Apologies for the state of my hands. Absolutely freezing. My boiler has broken and it's freezing. I've got a plumber coming this evening to look at the boiler, but I'm frozen, hence why I've got my hoodie on over my hands, and my hands are looking a bit frozen. Thank you. My nails are amazing. They need redoing, so they're also really grown out. But hey ho. Right, let's go inside. The first thing you're going to see when you open this is the first item, so there's no hiding. Ta-da! So the first item in our box is the canvas tote bag, which is A4 sized. So you'll be able to fit inside it either a B5 journal or an A5 journal, basically everything you want. Oh, got a little string hanging out from my hoodie. That's distracting. Fix that. Inside there, it is black canvas with a silver zip, and the writing is white and the stars are glittery. So got all stuff all over it. Managed to get dust on the bag. It is black, even though I've got lots of cat hair by the looks of it on the bag. So this is our first item. We do love a little bag. We try not to do storage in every box, but it always goes down very well. I'm going to pull out the items one at a time, I think. So the first thing I'm going to show you is something I've received lots of emails about. So every year we've done some version of a ruler bookmark with the year on it. Let me open this up so that you can use it as a reference to your calendars throughout the year. So we've got all the calendars. It's also got a ruler edge. And this year we've added a little tassel. So it can also be a page marker. Let me show you. I'm sure you don't need this demonstrating, but just in case. So you can have it as your little page marker. And it also has all of the months on it. So we got a lot of requests to make sure that we included one of these in something. I think it was originally in our 12 days of planning. Last year we just had it in the shop, and this year we put it in the big one. So we're sort of hiding where we put it each year. So that's the first item. Move the packaging out of the way. What shall I go for number 2? I think I'm going to go in with what is probably my favourite item, which is the stencils. So I created this a good couple of months ago, and I've been using them ever since, every week. I can show you now. I've been trying to hide them in live streams. I have got them inside the front of my journal so that I can refer to them and use them whenever I'm on the go. So within this little package, you get, this is storage for our storage binders if you want to do it that way. You've got a little reference card which shows you the different ways it can be used. And then we've made a mini version of our normal packaging envelope that our stencils get sent out in. If you are a customer, you'll recognize these, but this is an A6 version instead of our regular A5 version. And what's very cool about it is that it's got double-sided strips on the back, because we want as much of our packaging as possible to be reused or repurposed in some way. So that basically then sticks on the inside of your journal. And then you've got your essential stencil collection with you all the time, which I think is genius. And then inside that, you've got 5 stencils, and I'll go through these individually. So these 2 here, and they are sized so they are compatible with A5 and a B5 journal. So this is your A5 one and this is your B5 one. Create a vertical week like this. So the week is going vertically down the page. I know there is some debate over whether that is vertical or horizontal. We've always called it vertical, so we're sticking to what we've called it. I know the day itself is going horizontally across the page, but the week is going vertically down the page, which is why we name it that way. So you've got your A5 box and your B5 box, and let me show you when I've used this in my journal. So, for example, it creates a spread like this, where you've got 7 boxes down the page, and then you can either have it as a 1-page weekly spread or a 2-page weekly spread. We've then got, so that's that one. You've then got 3 different stencils that make up your horizontal week. So the week goes horizontally across 2 pages. You've got, this is your A5 one. Focus. This is your B5 one. And then you've got half size boxes, A5 and B5. And when I would use that, I can show you. I've used it for this week's weekly spread. You've got it going across a page, and then I've used the half size boxes for my weekend. You can also use these half size boxes to create like a multiple boxes on a page spread. I've got another version of it here. Hold on. I used it to make a Dutch door situation. So basically within those stencils, you can create all of your weekly spreads, vertical or horizontally. We've also included this pocket font stencil, which has got the days of the week and numbers so that you can add them to your spreads. And that's in the font that is featured here on the graphics. This font we haven't included as an A5 font stencil within this box because it is going to be used within one of the theme boxes for the quarter. So when we talk about how we like to combine the aesthetic and draw from a shared color palette, this is an example of how we're doing that, so that we basically gives us more freedom. If I don't have to include a font stencil, I can include more functional stencils or decorative stencils, because if we include an uppercase and a lowercase font, it kind of takes away from what else I can achieve within the box. So you've got these 5 stencils. They all sit within their little house, and you can then stick that within your journal, or you can keep it in its storage pouch in your Oops A Daisy storage folders. Totes up to you. So that's the second item, which is a big one. What else? I'm going to go in with this one, which is all of our stickers. So got a bunch of stickers. quite a lot of stickers in this quarterly box, and they're all, well, half of them are foil, so let's take those ones. So you've got months of the year in multiple sizes. You've got a set in big, and I think you've got 2 sets in the smaller font. They are on white backing, so it's silver foil on a white backing. So that's your months of the year. You've also got some headers for your journal, so brain dump, bucket list, the year, this year, next year, all in that same font. And then we've also done a set of foil journal dividers, I guess. So they fold over the edge of your page. So you've got 3 sheets of foil stickers. Normally we only include 2, but we couldn't decide, so we included your 3. And then a big change for this box is that we've taken the theme planner postcards that we normally include, and we've converted them into super easy sticker sheets. So these are adhesive. You can take off the back of it. She says, where's my back? There it is. So this peels off and it's sticky. So you can stick it into your journal, and then you can plan your theme for January, February and March, so the whole quarter. So I hope you like that change, because it's a little change, but I think it will be really useful. And the plan is to include these in every quarterly box, so you can plan ahead. You can either put those in the back of your journal, or you can put them at the end of your month when you're planning the next month. Or if you don't want to keep them in your journal, like stick them in your journal, you could use them just as sheets and tuck them in the pocket, whatever. And then we also have a little quarterly goal planner page where we are asking you to think of your big 3 goals for the quarter, why you want to achieve them, and what steps you will need to achieve in order to complete the goals. And we're going to include one of those with each quarter as well. So that is your sticker bundle, 7 sheets of stickers. Told you it was a good one, this box. And then, what else do we got? Let's go in with the washi tape. So this is a foiled washi tape. I think I've got one open, but maybe not, so I will open this up. All of the washi tapes this quarter have had some sort of foil detail on them, which has been lush. This is like a liney. It kind of gives a bit of an illusion. It is flat. We got asked before if it was ridged. It isn't. It's just like the illusion of it. And I've used this design in all of the startup pages of my journal, which we've been doing within the Journal with Ipsy program, which I can show you here. So this is that washi tape. These are some of the header stickers that I've used within my journal setup. These black ones are actually from the shop, but you could have used the silver ones from within this box to do this. This is the washi tape. So that washi has featured quite a lot in my setup. There's this one here. So that's my washi, which I love this washi. I think it's going to be very well used by me. So that's another item. We've then got, this one's a nice one, a metallic pen. We've included this brand of pen before, and it's always gone down really well. Let me see if I can grab a page to show you. So it's sort of like a metallic-y, silvery colour. And I can show you it on black. If I grab a black notepad. It shows up on black too. So it's quite a versatile pen. It's like a blacky grey, charcoaly, metallic-y kind of colour. Use it on both, so it goes with everything. And then last but not least, that's the last one. we have this little baby. Now, we did sort of a version of this before, but it wasn't dated. The idea is that if you have a lot of things and you use a future, because this is all about future planning, you use a future log, but you get frustrated kind of having to repeat the future log if you use multiple journals over a year, is that you have this little pocket diary, pocket future log, that has each month a single page so that you can write down your important dates or your birthdays or any notes. And then you can create a pocket, or you can use the pocket that your stencils come in. I don't think I've got a pocket in that one yet. And stick it in there. It does fit in there. I tested. It's probably not going to because I've got stencils in there. So you could use it like this. Or you could keep it in your handbag separately and then use it to bring back and transfer over into your journal as like a little travel one. And then we've added a page of dates to remember at the back and a couple of pages of notes so that you've got room to scribble. So it's like a portable future log, if you will. And it has like it's silver foil and the paper is kind of a leather effect, just to make it go with the aesthetic of the entire box. So let me grab all of the bits, and then if anyone has any questions or thoughts or feelings, hit me up. I'm going to have a quick drink. This has been one of the best-selling boxes we've done. Well, definitely all this year, potentially ever. We've upped our numbers and it's all gone, which is very exciting. Everyone loves a bit of black and silver. Let's have a look. Emily says, it's a great pen. It is. They're really nice. It was a brand I kind of stumbled upon, and then all of them have been nice. I've used different colour versions in different things over the years, and they always go down very well. I was thinking of using the pocketbook to reflect each month's theme with stickers and washi. Yeah, that's a great way you could use it, definitely. You could record your themes. Basically, we've left it really flexible by not including lots of stuff. We've got the month, we've got a calendar, and then we've put important dates, but you could definitely cover over that and use it for something else if you wanted to. Is the days and dates stencil number BO105 as not mentioned? So yes, it is. We wanted to have plenty of room to have all of the spreads and things, so it's only sort of shown there. But yeah, it is. It will be in the stencil directory. I don't think they are already because I haven't had a chance, to be honest. But that does need updating with this box's stuff. Now it is free for spoilers. And we'll also have a blog post with everything in it as well. But I was waiting to do an unboxing video before I made the blog post live so that I could link to it within the blog post. It's all very complicated. I've had a little bit of extra stress thrown in with the old GPSR laws that have spun us an extra few days worth of work. Kathy says, love this box, by far your best. Yay, I'm glad you like it. Emily says, think it's your best box yet. Yay. Gemma, it's amazing, love the black and silver, can't wait to set up my 2025 journal. Yay. You are most welcome. Yeah, I think this is a really, really usable box. So we've got our 5 pocket stencils, bookmark, washi tape, pen, future log, A4 doobie what, storage folder, and 7 sheets of stickers. I'm just going to stick those onto there so you can see the whole thing. So we've got 4 super easy sticker sheets, and a partridge in a pear tree, and 3 sheets of foil stickers. There's quite a lot in there. It's definitely a chunky. Let's answer all the rest of your questions before I skidads. Kirsty said, why did they do it just before Christmas? I don't know. And what's frustrating is they apparently told everyone that they were going to do this GPSR thing like a year ago. It's just that no one knew about it. So it's only now that we're realizing that we had to do something. We have managed to find solutions and add all the information we needed and done all the risk assessments and have a EU representative and have added it to the invoice and have added it to every listing on the website. So we've done all the things we need to do to be compliant. So we are all good, and our European customers can be reassured that we will continue to ship to Europe. Hurrah! But it was a bit of a stress, unnecessarily, just before Christmas. Not what we wanted. Gemma asked, just wondering if you're going to do slim silver washi tape or even more slim washi. I just love the slim washi tape. Gemma, you'll be very pleased to hear we have an entire range of slim washi tape, which is hopefully going to arrive soonish, and probably the plan is that it will be our end of January launch. We've done, I want to say 8 colours, but I might be wrong because it's been a while since we ordered them. We haven't done a slim silver. The reason we haven't done a slim silver is because the washi company that we use, the manufacturer. Oh, Kate's here. Hi, Kate. 12 washi tapes, she says. The washi company, the manufacturer that we use, advises not to do block metallics because they can peel. So we've done 12 colours, and it was a labour of love for Kate and I, because we basically spent, hey Kate, some time figuring out what colours we use within all of our ranges and creating like a enhanced Daisy colour palette of 12 colours, so that we can pick from those colours for future launches, so that these will be like really useful slim washi tapes to go with everything. So while we may use colours outside of those 12 colours, one of those colours will be within it, so it kind of pulls it together. Oh no, apparently it's 18. The problem we had is that we started off and I said, oh, let's do like 6 slim washi tapes. Everyone keeps asking for slim washi tapes. Let's make a rainbow palette that we will use. And we kept adding more and more in so that we could have like a comprehensive color palette that we can draw from. So it's going to be in sets of 3, like coordinating colors, and you'd have 6 sets, and the 6 sets makes up the whole rainbow. It just kept growing. This is what she said. Sorry. That's a little insight into the childish humour of Daisy. Yeah, so the slim washi will come in January. Cool. Any more questions, thoughts, feelings before I skedaddle? I just thought this is nicer to do as a live stream. Also, from a purely selfish perspective, live streams don't take any editing. So I have a long to-do list. I thought if I did it as a live stream, then it is done. Tick it off the to-do list, move on to the next thing, rather than give myself a whole editing job that I haven't got time to do. So I'm very grateful that so many of you have joined for a little reveal of what is in the box. And I'm very grateful that I can now show these stencils, because I'm not going to lie, I did these on a day that I was at home, and the next day I come into work and said, Kate, I'm an actual genius, which you will hear this quite often between, Kate does it too. One of us will say, I'm an actual genius. This is brilliant. Why have we never done this before? I'm going to use these all the time. And you know what? I've used them for literally every weekly spread since possibly the last 6 or 7 weeks. So I've just had to keep hiding them whenever I'm on a live stream, because they are super useful. So I'm thinking a version of this may need to be added to the shop at some point, because it is really cool, probably just without the letters. But you guys won't need it if you've already got the box, because you already have them. And on top of that, I really like the washi tape. I think this is super usable, and I really like these. Basically, I like everything in this box. So hence why I was very keen for it to come out so that I could get using it all in my journal. But it's here now. So there you go. So if you're watching this and you don't have this box and you really want it, I'm not just saying this to like hype things, but I would hurry up because we have literally single digits left. And once they're gone, we will close subscriptions until we reopen in January. Kate and I have picked the themes for Q2. All the washi has been ordered. All the fonts have been chosen. That is one of our worst jobs. It took hours this time. So all of that is good to go. And we're hoping that on this Friday, we should have the concept reveal, and the following Friday will be the big one, theme reveal. So if you are wanting to find out what it's going to be, I've got so much cat hair on top of this, then you definitely need to make sure you're on our newsletter list and signed up to the blog post. Okay, I'm going to go and make myself a hot drink so that I don't freeze, and hope and pray for me that the plumber can fix the boiler when he comes later. Otherwise, I'm in for a very chilly week. Thank you all for joining me. Love you all. Bye, bye, bye.